Each area of Italy offers distinctive flavours and traditional meals that reflect its history and culture, making the country famous for its rich culinary legacy. Savouring regional cuisine is crucial when travelling to Italy in order to fully capture the essence of this dynamic country. Here are 10 must-try foods that capture the essence of Italian gastronomy and should not be missed on your culinary journey. Number 10. Pizza Napolitana. A cultural symbol with strong roots in Neapolitan culture, pizza Napolitana is more than just a dish. A particular kind of dough produced with high-protein flour, water, salt and yeast is used to make this pizza, which has been recognised by UNESCO as an intangible cultural asset. A soft and fluffy crust is produced by hand kneading the dough and letting it rise for a few hours. San Marzano tomatoes, which are cultivated in the volcanic soil of Mount Vesuvius and are prized for their sweet taste and low acidity, are placed on top once it has been moulded. The creamy richness of fresh mozzarella di bufala, which is created from the milk of water buffalo bred in Campania and Lazio, enhances the tomatoes to perfection. The pizza is baked for 60 to 90 seconds at very high temperatures in a wood-fired oven, giving it a chewy, slightly scorched crust. A final touch that improves flavour and scent is a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and fresh basil leaves. Eating pizza Napolitana in its birthplace is an experience that encapsulates the essence of Italian culinary expertise. Number 9. Pasta Carbonara. A classic Roman dish that embodies the elegance and simplicity of Italian cooking is pasta carbonara. Although its exact roots are up for question, it is generally accepted that Italian charcoal workers, or carbonari, invented it because they required a filling meal that could be swiftly prepared over an open flame. Traditionally, the dish's base is spaghetti or rigatoni, which are cooked al dente for the ideal texture. Guanciale, or cured pork cheek, is used to make the sauce. It is cooked until crispy and its fragrant fat is released. When combined with grated pecorino romano cheese and beaten egg yolks, this fat becomes the foundation of the sauce. A characteristic of real carbonara is its creamy sauce, which is made without the use of milk thanks to the pasta's gentle cooking of the eggs. The dish's richness is counterbalanced with the pungent zing of freshly crushed black pepper. Number 8. Risotto alla Milanese. Northern Italy's love of creamy rice dishes is reflected in the opulent dish known as risotto alla Milanese, which is a staple of Milanese cuisine. Arborio rice is used in this risotto because of its high starch content, which gives it a creamy texture when cooked gently in broth. In order to accentuate the nutty flavour of the rice, it is first prepared by sautéing finely chopped onions in butter until they become translucent. Next, the rice is added and slightly toasted. After deglazing the pan with white wine, ladles of hot chicken or vegetable broth are gently added while the rice absorbs the liquid. Saffron is the dish's key component. Its delicate threads are soaked in hot broth to bring out their vivid colour and distinct flavour. More butter and grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese are added for extra smoothness once the rice is perfectly al dente. Number 7. Caprese Salad. Caprese salad is the perfect example of the Italian philosophy of making simple yet delectable dishes with fresh, premium ingredients. Originally from Capri, this salad combines thickly sliced ripe tomatoes with creamy mozzarella di bufala, which has a rich, acidic flavour that sets it apart from ordinary cow's milk mozzarella. The natural sweetness of the tomatoes and the creaminess of the cheese are enhanced by a pinch of sea salt, and the dish is brightened by the aromatic touch of fresh basil leaves. All the components come together with a liberal drizzle of premium extra virgin olive oil, which gives each bite depth and richness. Number 6. tiramisu. Tiramisu is one of Italy's most beloved desserts, famed for its decadent layers and rich tastes that offer an appealing finish to any dinner. Its name means "lift me up," alluding to the invigorating blend of cocoa and coffee that characterises this confection. To give depth, the classic recipe begins with ladyfingers gently dipped in strong espresso or coffee blended with coffee liqueur. A rich mascarpone cheese mixture, whipped with egg yolks and sugar until light and fluffy, is layered over these soaked cookies. Cocoa powder sprinkled between layers adds a bitterness that counterbalances the sweetness, or whipped cream incorporated into the mascarpone for extra lightness. The layers are assembled in a plate or individual cups, then refrigerated to allow the flavours to combine. Right before serving, the tiramisu is dusted with cocoa powder. Number 5. Oso Buco. A classic Lombardy dish that highlights the best of slow-cooked meats is Oso Buco. The term means bone with a hole, alluding to the bone that is loaded with marrow and sits in the middle of the veal shanks that are used in this recipe. In order to make Oso Buco, the shanks are first seared till browned to create a rich flavour. They are then slowly braised for many hours until they are tender with white wine, broth, carrots, onions, celery, garlic and herbs like bay leaves or thyme. This slow cooking technique breaks down connective tissues to provide melt in your mouth softness while allowing the meat to absorb all the aromatic notes. Traditionally served with gremolata, a fresh concoction of lemon zest, garlic and parsley, Oso Buco adds richness and brightness to this heavy dish. Number 4. Arancini. Delicious Sicilian street food known as arancini is a prime example of Italian creativity in repurposing leftover risotto. Depending on the location or individual's desire, these golden fried rice balls are usually filled with either peas, mozzarella cheese or ragu. The leftover risotto, which is frequently flavoured with saffron, is cooled down and formed into balls around a filling to produce arancini. The balls are then covered in breadcrumbs and fried. An appetizer or on-the-go snack, arancini are enticing because of the exquisite contrast of textures created by the frying technique, which keeps the inside warm and gooey while producing a crispy exterior. Throughout Sicily, they are a favourite at festivals and family get-togethers, and they are frequently served with marinara sauce for dipping. Number 3. Canoli. A famous example of Italian dessert craftsmanship, cannoli are renowned for their crispy shells filled with creamy ricotta cream. Made from flour, sugar and white wine or vinegar for flavour, the shells are rolled around metal tubes and deep fried until the outside is precisely crisped and golden brown, leaving the inside hollow for later filling. Once cooled, they're filled immediately before serving to keep their crisp structure. Classic fillings include sweetened ricotta combined with chocolate chips or candied orange peel for extra zestiness. For an added treat, cannoli are frequently dipped in chocolate on both ends or topped with powdered sugar. This dessert symbolises the rich history of Sicilian culture in addition to pleasing the palate. Number 2. Bistecca alla Fiorentina. More than just steak, bistecca alla Fiorentina is a Tuscan culinary tradition that prioritises eating meat in moderation rather than in excess. Thick-cut T-bone steaks from Chianina cattle, one of the oldest breeds in Italy and renowned for its remarkable flavour profile from grass-fed diets, are used in this dish. The steaks are grilled over high heat on charcoal or wood fires until the outside is perfectly charred and the inside is still rare. Before grilling, it is simply seasoned with coarse sea salt, allowing diners to enjoy the natural tastes of each bite without being overpowered. Some may prefer to sprinkle it with freshly cracked black pepper or drizzle it with olive oil before serving it with grilled veggies or roasted potatoes. The Tuscan culinary philosophy is embodied in bistecca alla Fiorentina, which celebrates regional ingredients with robust yet simple flavours. Number 1. Gnocchi alla Sorrentina. Gnocchi alla Sorrentina has gnocchi, one of the most popular pasta varieties in Italy, paired exquisitely with a hearty tomato sauce that is baked until it is bubbling hot. These potato dumplings, which have their origins in Sorrento on Italy's Amalfi coast, where fresh ingredients are paramount, are created by mashing potatoes with flour until they are delicate, then rolling the resulting soft dough into little pillows. The first step in making gnocchi alla Sorrentina is to pile cooked gnocchi in baking trays and cover them liberally with homemade tomato sauce that has been flavoured with garlic and basil. Then add melted mozzarella cheese to the top to create flavourful layers. This hearty dish, which is baked until golden brown and bubbling hot, is perfect for any time of year, but it is especially good in the winter when comfort food and warmth are crucial. In addition to showcasing Italy's varied culinary scene, these 10 meals also represent local customs that have been passed down through the ages. Each mouthful narrates tales of culture and heritage, making them must-try experiences while there. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.